In the previous video guide, we explored Whisk AI by using the examples or samples that we find here on the bottom. And this is a really quick and easy to use AI generator where we can use a structure image and a style image. So we're going to continue with the test in this other video guide. And of course, if you want to get in here, just search it in a Google or other search engine. Go in the first link here, whiskai.com, click, and then we're gonna use the free version or free trial, which can give us the possibility to generate, I believe, 3 images at a time. So after the third image, you need to wait, I guess, 1 day before you can use it again. But in the meanwhile, you can, study or proceed with other AIs and continue to generate. So we can insert a text in the prompt if we want to be more specific. Also, you can have a look again to the previous video where we explored the examples. So essentially, we have a structure that defines the shape and then the style that defines more the look and feel, the final look. So it could be a painting, or could be a drawing, could be a sketch, could be a realistic image, a city from the top, seen from the top, like the ones that you can see there in the samples. So I'm going to use this for architecture in this video. I will try to generate like some sort of concept by using a sketch. So the sketch is already a concept, but let's say we want to make it nearer, well, closer to what we have in mind. So this is a sketch I created real quick. Uh, it took like 2 minutes to do this, but it's just an idea. When you're, brainstorming, generating ideas, you just need something really simple like this. And let's see what's going to happen if I indicate now as a style a render that I created with Twinmotion. So Twinmotion it's 3D software. It's a render engine more than a 3D software. You cannot do modeling, but you can create realistic renderings, pretty realistic, and you can use it for interiors, exteriors. You can use it for product design, automotive, and much, much more. So if you're interested in this, you'll find the Twinmotion course in the channel and also other courses for 3D rendering, 3D modeling, and so on. Now, these are the lessons, the snapshots of the lessons of the course. And you see, you can create many different styles also in Twinmotion. You can have a drawing style, high-tech, blueprint style, etc., etc. Now, I want something simple and without the interface of Twinmotion, just the render, just the image. So I'm going to upload this render, and I'm going to use this, which I also adjust a little bit with other AIs. So if you're interested, you'll find in this playlist not only video guides about Whisk AI, but also other AI web apps and application tools, etc., etc. So go in the playlist that you find in the channel if you're interested in this. We are testing a lot of different AIs. So we have the structure, we have the style. If we want, we can also add some more information, indication in the prompt, which it's not necessary, but we can do it. So I'm just going to type create an image of architecture, because this is what we want to do with the structure and the style we uploaded. And then, by the way, you can drag and drop, you can click and upload. And I'm going to do a first test. Also going to be specific with the materials. So I want dark wood, dark steel, concrete. And you can also type something about the location. So maybe it's going to be something like mountain in woods, etc., etc. So let's run the first test and let's see what's going to happen. And by the way, you can do a lot of variance by changing the depth strength of the structure image and the style image strength. So you'll find these two kind of bars where you can click and drag, or you can type a number, or you can also reset and define a different strength for the sketch or the the initial structure image, and for the final style or the style image, as you see here. And this is the first result, which is kind of strange, where there are a lot of strange things happening here that probably are wrong. So we cannot use this like to present something to our professor if you're doing an exam, or to the client, but we can only use this as a reference for ourselves to see if the direction we are going is good. So it's kind of a concept, almost abstract in a way, but that can give us a first look, and we can decide if you're going in the wrong direction or in the right direction. You can save this image by opening it up and just right click and save. We can save it on our folder, and we can store the different variants that we're going to produce, the different options. And once we're good with that, we can try to fix it. We can try to fix it more using the Whisk AI generator or other AIs, or we can try to develop the project directly using a 3D modeling software and a rendering engine like Twinmotion. So I'm gonna do another test. I accidentally went back, so I need to do everything again. So I'm gonna upload the structure and the reference once again, and I'm gonna try with different strength. So my suggestion is try to work a little bit with a better sketch also, because this is kind of the worst sketch you could do. So it's not precise, it's really abstract in a way. And so try to give the generator a better image for the structure. But all I'm doing here is just running some tests with you to see what's going to happen if I do something that I usually do when I am in a design process. I usually start with sketches, and then I go for the modeling with 3D modeling tools like 3D Studio Max or Maya or Blender, Rhino, etc., etc. Okay, let's see this other result. And it's kind of blurred. I don't know why, but again, it's going in that direction. We can see that more or less is giving us this solution here, which is kind of a extremely sloped roof. And I really like this. I just need to fix it. So I can try to fix it in here, adjusting the depth strength and the style strength. But if I can't, I may go directly on a 3D modeling software, again, as the ones that I just mentioned. By the way, you'll find the video courses of 3ds Max, Cinema 4D, Blender. We also have a 3D architecture course in Blender, which is really useful to create easily an architecture. And this project you are seeing right here was developed in Blender and then imported into Twinmotion for the rendering. So this could be just the start, just the initial idea that I can then develop in 3D directly. So I'm gonna take this just as a initial reference. I cannot use this as the final result of my project. It's not precise, it's not good enough. Doesn't it have a lot of it has a lot of defects and things that need to be adjusted. So you either do that using Photoshop or other graphic design application like Pixar or Canva. So you fix all the problems, because we have a lot of problems. And I think this is because we are in the early stage of artificial intelligence in a way. Oh, there you go. So this looks a little bit better. And I can also change the sketch. I can do a better sketch. I can try with a better sketch, maybe with colors and a little bit of environment, and make things a little bit better. Or I can just use this as a reference and then proceed with other software. You can see here the roof is not looking good. It has a lot of, well, some parts are looking really great, like the wall, the brick wall, and also the doors, even though the characters are taller than the door. So, artificial intelligence isn't too intelligent at the moment. Probably it's going to be better in the future. So you can continue to upload files and see what's going to happen. I'm switching here. I want to use the rendering as the structure and the sketch as the style, and see what's going to happen. So, oh, I just reached the limit. So I cannot go further with this. I'm gonna do it in another video guide. So subscribe to stay updated. If you want to thank us, support us, join the channel as a supporter, and check our other courses and guides about architecture, 3D modeling, 3D rendering, and much, much more. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.